Now, by far, in all the Black Ops games, Zombies has been my favorite mode of all time. Freaking love it. Like, absolutely love it. Even the really bad ones I've sort of, like, been a fan of. But, like, the last 3 or 4 freaking games have been, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 maps. And then it's like... And that's, like, at end of life. It's, like, 4 maps. You know what I'm saying? Normally, they launch with, like... They'll even launch with, like, 1. It's like, can we just get, like, a good, like, 3, 4 at launch maps? I don't need every single one to be, like, insane, like, story-wise, but can we just get 3 or 4 original, just cool, well-designed maps? And then, like, everything else from there, if you want to make it a DLC, a remake, a reskin, whatever, it's like, fine, okay, whatever. But, like, can we at least, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. I'm kind of, like... I'm not gonna lie though, I also, like, have lost a lot of interest in the storyline lately. There were a lot of, like, open-ended, like, things that were left out that they never went back and finished, so I'm kind of hoping they go back and finish some of this thing. Specifically with, like, the team, like, with Misty and all them. To see if, like, because they kind of just got left, but they kind of just forgot about them, and, like, they never really went back and figured out what the hell happened to that team.
I know. Y'all are confused.
Is that Russell? That's not Russell.
So was I.
Now, Russell sounds more haggard. This guy sounds more, like, country. Dinner is served! Oh, thank goodness somebody took the time to write that out in their own blood. Just to you know, just because that way they got the message to you that dinner is, in fact, served. That's a very important thing for somebody when they're dying, to make sure that they leave for whoever finds their body.
But as they say, this too shall pass.
Is that the artifact again? From the Titanic? Okay. I like the tie-dye t-shirt design on the Zombies logo. That's kind of cool. Going back to some good old I had a t-shirt just like that. I used to wear that during my hippie phase. Hey, welcome. Welcome. Oh, snap, look who it is! Oh, snap, hold on, look who it is. Hold up. I'm sorry, aren't you dead? Well, I guess technically, well, one of them was, but... I thought Nikolai popped all y'all! That was like the last thing we heard, was y'all got popped in the head by Nikolai. Are we going back? Like, is this like, before that happened? Are we filling in the blanks, or is this, like, after?
Let the carnage begin!
Hold up, wait, what? They got Maya here too? We got Maya and Richtofen. What, inside the ether? Is this like everybody in the that's like passed away in the series is like stuck in the ether now? Is that what's happening?
Old Tessie and Ted together again.
Burn rubber.
Hey, that's the freaking bus guy. Did it really have a personality? I don't feel like he had a personality. Wasn't he just like Oh, but he's not even driving! Why didn't you make him the driver?
Oh, company!
I kind of liked it. I was actually a big fan of, like, being inside the bus, like, having to defend the, like, you know, stay alive while the bus driver is just, like, having a good old time driving, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's just having a good time driving. That's his job. He don't care. He's a robot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got one job, but he's doing it. That was actually a lot more fun to me. But it's nice to have him as, like, a freaking, I guess, what would you call that? Like, a freaking little trinket, little car key. Oh, Oh, they're bringing back, what is it? What was it called? Whatever, you know what we're talking about. They're bringing back the diner with the bus station. Wait, is it actually just the bus station remade again? Is it just another remake? We got Ellie or Ellen, whatever the frick her name was.
Happy New Year, demon spawn!
Definitely wasn't English breakfast.
Oh, literally at my fingertips.
Okay, we got Takeo with a really cool freaking like Doom arm thing.
Time to roll out.
But wait, so does this mean if they're all trapped, if they're all stuck in the ether fighting zombies forever, like the Doomslayer, why? How is it that they were able to bring back Samantha, but everybody else is just sort of trapped there, or what? Wait, but they did this already in Black Ops. I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. It was 3 or 4, where they had like that map where like the whole world was ending and collapsing. So realities were like, you know, where they had like little sections of all different maps because like the reality was breaking. Tank Dempsey! Like it's really cool. Like a lot of nostalgia bait, I guess, but.
Well, that escalated quickly.
We got a fungus. We got a freaking fungus bear. Okay, all right. Well, at least we got a cool new enemy. And then what's the deal with the cowboy? With like he looks like an Undertaker with like the lantern, the little cage head things.
Play Zombies Survival in the beta.
Is that gonna be like the new boss, like the new Romero? You remember when George Romero was like one of the bosses with the freaking giant like lamp from the movies?
I know. Y'all are confused.
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, like, I'm hoping it's more than just another remake of Transit. Looks like it's a creepy looking pyramid thing. Nah, but see, hold up, they're all alive here. Does this guy zombify them, or what the freak? Who is this guy? Yeah, they're all alive here. Okay, and then he steals their souls or something, and then... So that evil guy steals their soul. They obviously have the main character plot armor, so they don't die. And instead become badass zombie fighting zombies. That looked like 5, right? Am I the only one who's getting like 5, like from the Pentagon? This feels like the Pentagon map. At least that little section. I don't know if it's the same map, but... Also, is the Pack-a-Punch in the back of the car now?
Oh, company!
Yeah, the Pack-a-Punch is on the back of the vehicle. Wait, so the Pack-a-Punch doesn't just upgrade weapons. I thought the Pack-a-Punch was like a portal to a different dimension. It's just a rocket now?
Oh, company!
Right? They always made it seem in the games. They made it seem like the Pack-a-Punch was like a portal to a different dimension. What the hell happened in there? No one knew. I just assumed like a bunch of dwarves or something like saw the weapon and were like, "This is so cool. Let's make it better." And they just like gave it back to you like, "You're welcome." Yeah, you know, I just sort of assumed it was like, screw it. It's just a cosmic entity. Who the hell knows why it does it or what is going on? Now it's just a rocket. You know, I assumed it was like the freaking dwarves from Thor. You know that Thor movie, the Avengers movie? What was that weapon? It shoots freaking grass? Bro's firing out. He's firing the devil's lettuce. Oh, that's Ascension. Wait, what? Hold the freaking... Are y'all just like taking a bunch of old maps and just like sticking them into one map? This is Ascension. You had the diner and now this is Ascension. This wasn't even in transit.
Happy New Year, demon spawn!
Definitely wasn't English breakfast.
Y'all really just taking old maps and just being like, yeah, again, nostalgia. Like, come on, bro. Think of something new.
Literally at my fingertips.
Like, you can see that there's a little bit of like some cool stuff here.
Time to roll out.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Play zombies survival.
I don't know. I again, as far as the actual gameplay goes, it looks like there's a lot of really cool stuff. New weapons. The truck might be interesting. I wonder how that's gonna play. Like, is it basically just transit all over again, except you get to choose when to drive away, or like how's that gonna work? Like, can I park the vehicle in the doorway and like block zombies from getting into the diner? You get what I'm saying? Like, they didn't. Again, a lot of these gameplay reveal trailers aren't showing a lot of gameplay. They're just showing like a bunch of like. I mean, it might not be pre-rendered, but it's like definitely not gameplay. It's like you're showing me camera shots of other people, like of like the characters running around in a game. Why don't you actually just show me like I don't know, a let's play, like actual like somebody playing it like with the HUD and like in a first person. Like, I don't know. A round. Play a freaking round and show me how a single round looks. But I guess this is why it's like never pre-order. Just wait until the game comes out, and then see somebody else play it, and then make a decision whether you want to buy it or not. Well, I'll tell you what, Monodachi, we watched like 3 or 4 gameplay trailers there, and didn't get a whole lot of actual, genuine, like, gameplay. First person, just let me see. Ooh, hold on, what's this? Zombies, gameplay, and intel drop. Let's go it. I need something more here, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying here is, like, this is all just TV ads.
This is one of the most ambitious zombies maps we've ever made.
We're doing a ton of dope and we're just getting started. Ashes of the Damned is huge.
It is the darkest and creepiest map we've made, and it's just terrifying and surreal, and it's a nightmare.
When you first come in, you are in a crashed Janus Towers that has fallen into the dark ether.
You come out of the rubble and you see this vast landscape with all of these unique locations connected by roads that are
unique locations, aka locations that you've already seen in other games, except that we're bringing them back and putting them into the same map.
really deadly, and zombies are spawning much higher rates, and you need Old Tessie to get from destination.
Okay, question though. Have you optimized any of that? Cause y'all are really bad at optimizing all of that. If you're gonna increase the spawn rates, like, you better like optimize that, cause like 90% of people that play your games can't run your games.
The destination.
We're introducing Tessie, the new 5th member of your squad.
You find this broken down, incredible looking vehicle. You really want to drive it, but it's not working.
You'll have to go in and find Ted, the first upgrade to the vehicle.
Once you get Ted and Ted is installed in the truck, he brings Tessie to life.
How? What is he, a GPS? Do you need a GPS? How does a freaking robot head make the car work?
Tessie and Ted together again.
And once you get to Ashwood, we need the
Is he like the battery? Is he like, do you need to like use him to jumpstart the battery or what?
Punch to get stronger to survive. So
Okay, you actually get to like...
He brings Tessie to life.
Old Tessie and Ted together again.
And once you get to Ashwood, we need the Pack-a-Punch to get stronger to survive.
So do you actually get to drive that around at your leisure, or like, or is it like a is it like on a rail?
So you take the jet engine and install it in the back of Tessie. And so now you have a mobile Pack-a-Punch machine, but you also have a boost functionality.
The third upgrade is the Abomination Carcass. When this is added to the vehicle, its durability against zombies is increased. And the coolest thing that the Abomination heads can do is the laser attack.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty gross. And then the final upgrade is adding that DG2 turret to the roof.
This is the first Wonder vehicle that we have where every member of the squad can participate. There's a driver.
Okay, it's a Wonder Weapon vehicle. Got it.
There's a turret seat, and then for the two other players, there are things in the world that you want to be protecting the vehicle from.
Can you like rip the turret off of the car and just use it? Or do you have to be on the car? I think it's gonna be a bit tough if you do that like in single player, no? Like, if you try to solo, are you gonna be able to use the turret on the back? Like, or are you just gonna get overrun?
We have our new elite enemy, the Zursa. This thing is this giant zombie undead bear. We had to have something that is equal to the vehicle to feel intense, to fight, and scary. It also is covered in beehives that shoot bees at you.
We call them zombies.
We are also
Genius.
introducing our new enemy type.
You know what? Next they're gonna say that they made a zombie vehicle, and they're gonna call them zombies.
Ravager is a twisted humanoid being.
It really has a dual role.
He looks like a chimpanzee.
Attacking you, or sometimes they'll prioritize stealing your stuff.
Why don't you just make it a chimpanzee, like in the original one, in Transit?
It jumps on your car, it rips it apart. We wanted
Yeah, that's the freaking chimpanzees. It's the freaking demons.
to make this thing have that danger to it, that shrieky element to the vocalizations and to the whole sound design that, yes, this thing is small, but this thing will mess you up.
Wisp T is a brand
Yeah, I feel like that's the demons. Why didn't you just use the demons from Transit? Whenever you went into the fog, they'd start attacking you. Those things are intimidating as hell.
new perk coming to Black Ops 7.
It's a Swiss that will attack the closest zombie to you.
And depending on how you augment it, can revive you, it can heal you, it can do additional damage and shoot other zombies. Fireworks is the ammo mod that we're gonna.
Oh, I like that. I like it's a new perk that gives you like a little spirit friend. That's kind of cool.
Be bringing. When you shoot a zombie, it spawns a bunch of fireworks and they spiral out and take out other zombies in the area.
That's explosive ammo. Why don't you just make explosive ammo? Right? Like, isn't that just explosive ammo?
We want to make sure that BO7 is an interesting and a dynamic experience for both new and unfamiliar players and seasoned.
Well, at that point, just add Dragon's Breath. If you're gonna, like, if you want fireworks, just make Dragon's Breath a thing. Cause there's Dragon's Breath, like, there's like Dragon's, it's not just a shotty round, there's like Dragon's Breath, like, AR rounds, aren't there?
Hardcore players.
We have survival maps for casual players. We have directed mode for our beginner players. We have curse mode for the hardcore players.
Curse mode is really about focusing on our most engaged players and giving them additional challenges. The idea is that once you've finished a main quest on a map, we unlock these things that we call relics. And so you're choosing how you want to make the mode harder, but by making the mode harder, you're also going to be open.
Okay, hold on. Talk about the relics. What do you mean? What the frick is a relic? What does it do? What do you? Don't just skip on to the next thing.
You finished a main quest on a map. We unlock these things that we call relics. And so you're choosing how you want to make the mode harder, but by making the mode harder, you're also going to be opening up a lot of new content. We're actually going to increase your power levels. There's
what the frick is a relic? Don't just talk about a relic and then just skip.
Easter eggs that are only going to be discoverable when you're engaged in cursed mode. We're not holding back this year. I don't think players are going to be ready for what they're about to experience.
Oh yeah, they're not holding back this year. They're gonna copy every zombies map that they used to have in the past.
Experience, I think, is the most atmospheric and dark map we've had.
The vibe of Ashes of the Damned is absolutely insane.
No, it's not. The one that was like underneath the German, like the winter base, where they had the giant circle teleporter thing, where you had to like, where you literally had to like mutate that like Russian guy. You know what I'm talking about? The one that was like radioactive? Oh, that one was really, really dark.
And we're just getting started.
What about the one where Nikolai like domes everybody in the back of the head in order to keep the timeline clear? I don't think if you want to claim this is the darkest one yet, like you better freaking go hard. All right, Nikolai freaking domed everybody, his own allies, in the back of the head in one of the Call of Duty zombies.
Most
like I don't know if you're gonna beat that.
dark map we've had.
The vibe of Ashes of the Damned.
Freaking Misty. Y'all remember that team? The Hubert, Misty, Russell, and Nerf Herder, whatever the frick his name was. Remember how that guy he was like eating zombie corpses. He was like eating dead zombies, like bodies, to survive. And like if you played as him, you kept hearing Richtofen's voice speaking in your head because you went to cannibalism. Y'all remember that? I'm just saying, like, the darkest Call of Duty Zombies title is a real freaking big thing to demand, especially if you're talking to a hardcore Call of Duty Zombies player. Like, don't forget, Richtofen literally got strapped to a torture machine, had every single last drop of his blood extracted out of him in order to open a portal to a different dimension, and then they ditched him there. They just left him there to die in that dimension as the dimension was being crumbled and crashed and stopped existing. And bro was crying. Like he had like a final speech where he cried about how he was literally like, right, y'all remember that? Nah, son, y'all gotta watch this. Yeah, it was this one. I think it's both the same thing.
Listen to how the spirits sing. They are free of this realm.
Bro, this was on the Alcatraz map. Okay, this is one of those maps where they reused a map, but they changed the map and added so many new dynamics and like changes to it that like it actually felt like its own unique, entirely different map.
Ain't that swell? Does that mean we win?
I would be greatly relieved if that were so. I am in no hurry to ensnare my mortal soul.
And don't forget, this is like, somewhere in this lab, they have that same team from Transit trapped in there. So how come, like, where are they at? Where's the Transit team? Misty and all them.
Nikolai. The future has changed.
This is Prime Richtofen, right? Or something like that.
The Chronorium.
Read it. Learn of your true calling. You must.
See, this is where Richtofen tells Nikolai, read the Chronorium, because in the Chronorium, it tells him that in order to stop the dimensions from like ripping each other apart, he's gonna have to dome everybody at the end. Like everybody, Tank Dempsey, himself, like everyone, like everybody you see here, like they all have to, as long as they keep existing, the timeline will never be safe because they'll just keep changing it. So he needs to, like, this is where he learns that he needs to sacrifice himself and everybody else.
To keep your soul. It will be needed to defeat Dr. Monte.
Who?
You don't even know about Dr. Montgomery yet. I don't know about Monte yet. They haven't been to Paradise. And then look, this is the other Richtofen. This is their Richtofen, the OG.
Hello? Hello?
Look, he's getting his freaking flood!
Yeah.
Literally freaking... Because they need the blood to keep the portal alive.
My God. What have I done? I honestly thought you were going to let me bleed to death. It was so sad.
The cycle is broken, Herr Doctor. As such, insurance policies are no longer needed. I wish I could tell you I was sorry, Edward. But I'm not.
No. No, you can help me. You're a doctor. Wait. Don't you know who I am?
Dude!
I have been witness to miracles and calamities. Dimensions born and collapse. I walk a path no other can take. No!
As long as they have these insurances, as long as they have like, as long as something exists that like pushes them further, basically, because this doctor, the one that's in the machine, he wants to change and manipulate the world and the universe to basically like get the best possible outcome. And this other doctor that's in like the medieval outfit, he understands that that's just not possible. The more you keep trying to mess with all this, the worse it's gonna get. They have to they have to stop all of it, undo everything that they've done up until this point. They have to literally undo all the work. And now that they have a semi-okay reality, they need to basically just like bring all the different branches of the universes all into one single like branch, one single freaking like outcome. Otherwise, they were gonna be too divided and split up to even be able to face the dark dimension, the dark ether.
I want to be me. Someone who did all the hard work! I wanted to keep going. This is me. Was racist. You won't even remember.
You won't even remember me. That's the saddest part, bro. This is the doctor that literally, again, like he just said, he's literally seen the birth and the destruction of entire dimensions. Freaking apocalyptic nightmares have been born and undone by this dude. And he just goes out like this, just forgotten. No, like he said, you're not even gonna remember who I was. Like it don't like, you know what I'm saying? It's like crazy, like again, it's like cosmic horror levels of like insane. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's it. They let the dimension collapse. I think literally like this is the end of this dimension. This whole dimension gets destroyed and ceases to exist. It's freaking sad as all get out. Just saying, y'all got one hella competition against yourselves if y'all want to talk about this being a dark and freaking like grimy,
Without a doubt.
like freaking like, you know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt,
I don't know. I haven't had a lot of confidence in the last couple of maps, but I'm excited to try out the zombies. If I get the chance to try it out. From what I heard, potentially, it's not going to be free on Game Pass anymore. You're going to have to pay, like, a premium subscription. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But to be completely honest, I'm not saying anything necessarily that I would say, like, super bad or anything like that. I'm just not seeing anything that's, like, super bringing me in. The zombies, by far, is the best. Because the actual multiplayer, the campaign, everything else just seemed kind of boring. This looks like at least interesting. At least they got some cool ideas. They're doing some really cool stuff. They're doing something new. A mobile pack-a-punch is kind of interesting. Kind of takes away that, like... It kind of takes away the gameplay loop of, like, having to... You know, like, oh, you can go off and do whatever you want on the map, but eventually you're gonna have to come back to this room and pack-a-punch, you know what I'm saying? kind of takes away the sort of like, you know, there's always like the pack-a-punch room challenge where it's like you're not allowed to leave the pack-a-punch room, or like whenever you were playing on the map on the moon, whenever you wanted to pack-a-punch, you had to go down to Area 51, and only inside Area 51 could you pack-a-punch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a cool way to make a gimmick. So there's also another cool way to make a gimmick as well, where it's like, okay, the gimmick here is that now you got this wonder weapon that is a vehicle, and the wonder weapon is your pack-a-punch as well. So it's like, all right, I'm kind of excited to see how that plays out, because this is by far something that's like new. It's different. It's fresh. Even though the map itself seems to be like reskins, we're getting some new cool stuff. So I'm excited for that for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and share all of this with all of you Morodachis on the Discord, and I'll be sure to share it on the description to all these videos on the VOD if you guys are watching on the VOD. Ayoo, Morodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Salut!